Section 5, Movement, the Fountain of Youth. Chapter 24, Movement Mindset. In Section 4, we discuss the second pillar of health, eat, and the power of food. Our third foundational pillar is move. For centuries, people have been searching for the fountain of youth, and the answer has always been right in front of us. The answer is move. When given restorative rest, quality nutrition, and daily movement or exercise, the human body has an amazing ability to heal and self-correct. If we could put movement in a bottle, it would be the most prescribed medication in the world. It can be said that movement is the fountain of youth. Now is the time to talk about moving our body. As a child, I always loved moving my body, running, jumping, climbing trees, working out, and playing sports. As my Grandma Johnson used to say, if there is a ball involved, that boy is interested in playing. As long as I can remember, I was always interested in moving my body. Exercising was fun to me, and I pursued that passion with a graduate degree in exercise physiology from Michigan State University. I have spent much of my life helping people learn how to exercise and move. I have worked with many clients with varying levels of health and fitness over the past 30 plus years, ranging from professional athletes to people who have severe health problems. I've worked with people with chronic lung and heart problems, type 2 diabetes, severe obesity, dementia, and cancer, along with physical injuries to the neck, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. I truly enjoy watching people grow and get better. Movement and exercise are a big part of what we do at On Target Living. It is also a passion and love of mine. Developing a movement mindset is a critical first step for creating a lifetime of movement. In the following chapters, I will provide what I believe are some of the best ways to move the body and get the results we desire. Before we jump into the basics of movement or exercise, we have to get the mind in a place for optimal success. To successfully adopt a movement mindset, we need to plan it into our life. Daily movement creates compound interest for the mind and the body. Moving our body every day provides benefits in reserve. Just a little bit of movement every day can change your life in so many positive ways. The human body is designed to move or exercise on a daily basis. I will use exercise or movement in the same context throughout the rest of this audiobook. When I speak of exercise, many people immediately come up with excuses. They do not have enough time to exercise, or they do not enjoy exercising, do not like to sweat, or find it painful. Basically, the dog ate their homework. There are many reasons why people do not invest in moving their body. Let's begin with a conversation about the costs of moving or not moving the body. The costs may include time, effort, energy, discomfort, and even money. Now imagine the costs of not moving the body: stress, poor health, and a decrease in mobility, flexibility, and strength. There are many costs associated with not moving our body. Daily movement plays an important role in maintaining a healthy body weight, but is also a combination of lifestyle factors that contributes to a healthy weight and better health. Having the right information is necessary for success in all areas of our life. This is one reason that my recommendation to many people is to hire a health and fitness coach to guide and educate them and help them develop a movement plan that works for them. What holds people back? Here's a crazy statistic. 82% of the American population does not move or exercise on a regular basis. Why are we not moving more if it is so good for us? With more than 30 years of health and fitness coaching, speaking all over the world, and talking with thousands of people at our events, as well as with friends, family, clients, physicians, and colleagues, I believe there are 5 factors that can influence people to move their body more. Values and beliefs. We all have different values and beliefs in all aspects of our life. I'm not here to make judgments about your values and beliefs. My goal is to get you to think about them. Values are different from beliefs. We may value success, but we also may believe that to be successful, we have to make over $1 million a year. We may value our health, but believe that we must eat perfectly and spend hours in the gym to become healthy. For many people, movement is low on the priority list and may not even be on the radar screen at all. I believe most people recognize that movement or exercise is a good thing, but that is where it ends. Many feel that movement is not for them. They may feel intimidated, feel uncomfortable with their body, or feel they may fail. If we ask our friends and family members if their health was of great importance to them, I am sure they would say yes, that they value their health. Most of us know that when we do not have our health, we do not have much. How valuable is your health to you? If you believe your health is important, what are you willing to do to maintain or improve it? Moving from doing nothing to doing something is the key. We all have to put some effort into maintaining our health. Make movement a priority, value your health, and believe you are worth investment. Focus on the now. We have become a world that wants everything now. When I consult with people about movement, it is clear that they want to look lean, fit, and healthy. But movement is so much more than just looking great. The real magic occurs when the mind and body connect. Moving our body on a daily basis is an investment in our future. Simultaneously, is also an investment in the now. So many amazing benefits for movement can be gained, and the biggest one is in the mind. The benefit of positive emotions that come with movement is priceless. Every time I do not feel like moving my body, I remind myself that in just a few short minutes, I will have more energy, greater focus, and in most cases, a positive change in mood. Too many people focusing on moving their body as a way to lose weight, improve their blood pressure, or increase their bone density. These are all great goals. However, focusing only on the future is not going to get it done for most people. Finding objective measurements around movement can be extremely powerful. We must pay attention to how our mind and body feels during the movement or activity. We must enjoy the process. This mindset is critical for long-term success. Here's a few questions for you. How do you feel when you move throughout your day? What is your energy like after moving your body? Do you have fewer aches and pains after moving your body? Do you sleep better after moving your body? And lastly, does your mood improve after moving your body? Knowledge. Just as on the nutritional side of the health equation, most people lack the knowledge about what exercises to do, how to start, how much exercise is enough, and how to keep their exercise or movement plans going. There's an unending supply of podcasts, blogs, articles, books, magazines, videos, infomercials, and apps dedicated to movement. As with nutrition, there is so much information that people can be overwhelmed. Many people may be confused about whether to do high or low intensity cardiovascular exercise to lose weight, or which strength training exercises to shape or sculpt a certain body part. Should they do yoga, Pilates, CrossFit, swim, or strength train? Should they invest in a Peloton bike or the mirror? In addition to these concerns, many people have specific questions about movements that relate to their personal needs, such as a bad knee, a hip, a bad shoulder, or back pain. Others have health issues such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, neck pain, obesity, or migraine headaches. They do not know which exercises to avoid and which exercises would be beneficial. Time. During a recent television interview with a health and fitness expert on the subject of weight loss, the question came up about exercise and how much exercise or movement is necessary to lose weight. The expert recommended 60 to 75 minutes of steady state cardio exercise per day to lose weight. I almost fell over in disbelief. I thought to myself, is this person out of their mind? Most people do not move their bodies on a daily basis, and now some expert is telling millions of viewers to exercise 60 to 75 minutes a day, I think many viewers were saying to themselves that they might just as well sit back on the couch and eat some chips or cookies. There's no way I'm going to do cardiovascular exercise for 60 to 75 minutes a day. Pass the remote. Time is a big issue for almost everyone, and I want to make this point extremely clear. We can never out-exercise a poor diet. Most people do not need to spend a large amount of time exercising to get in better shape or stay healthy. When training for a triathlon or the Olympics, then yes, we need to invest large amounts of time to reach our goals. Here's a big mindset shift when it comes to movement or exercise. We need to move our body every single day for at least 5 to 10 minutes. If you are currently working out 3 to 4 times a week for 45 to 60 minutes, great, keep it up. But be sure to move your bodies on other days. We all know the hardest part of exercise is just getting started, the first 2 to 3 minutes. At the beginning of each year, many people desperately try to get in better shape. This is going to be our year. This is going to be my year. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that more time spent exercising will produce greater results. Spending more time on a treadmill or in the gym does not necessarily add up to greater results. What race are you trying to run? Is it the 100-meter sprint or the marathon? What kind of pace can we sustain for a lifetime? This is a big reason why most people slowly abandon their movement plan. It may be too difficult to sustain over time. It is important to get in the mindset of moving the body every single day. By moving our body every day, the benefits continue to pile up. Just a little bit of movement every day can change your life in so many positive ways. One last point about time. If there's very little space in our life, chances are we will not have the space or time to move or exercise. Movement or exercise requires space in our day. No space equals very little movement. Do you have the space in your life to move your body on a daily basis? Less can be more. Years ago, I was discussing this concept with a new coaching client. He was frustrated with his weight, his health, and his current exercise program of 75 to 90 minutes 2 to 3 times a week. His program included 30 minutes of cardio, 40 minutes of strength training, and some light stretching. By the time he arrived at the gym, exercised, showered, and left, he was spending over 2 hours on his exercise commitment. I thought his exercise frequency might be the problem. So I asked a better question. How often did he exercise? His answer was 2 to 3 times per week. Then I asked him, how many times did he exercise in the last year? Was it 100, 150, 200 times? When he had time to analyze the frequency of his exercise, he realized he had actually exercised less than 30 times last year. His life was so busy with his job, his family, and other commitments that he felt like he just did not have the time to devote to his movement routine. I asked him what kind of results would he expect if he moved his body over 300 plus times a year. Remember, he had been exercising less than once per week. Now I was asking him to move his body on a daily basis. I told him the 2 major changes he needed to make were to decrease the time and increase the frequency. His new program consisted of a 5-minute morning warm-up and a stretch routine before he showered. He also committed to walking 10 minutes every day, along with doing 6 strength training exercises twice a week. The frequency of moving his body increased, but the total time now invested was 2 to 3 hours per week. Similar to eating more frequent small meals, he was moving more frequently in smaller pieces of time. An additional bonus was he could do most of his movements at home, saving even more time. 6 months later, he had lost 25 pounds and said that he never felt better. His new movement program created tons of momentum. He became more and more in tune with his breathing, his sleep, his eating, and his mood. He said he never would have believed a little bit of daily movement would really make this much difference in his life. Now he believes. Enjoyment. In addition to a daily movement mindset, find movement activities that are enjoyable. Consider activities like dancing, swimming, yoga, walking in the woods, strength training in the gym or at home, snow or water skiing, tennis or pickleball. One of the keys for sustainable movement is finding activities you enjoy. Imagine the possibilities when exercise or movement is viewed in a little different light. Like the slogan, just do it. View movement as something to do on a daily basis. Moving could be as simple as a few stretch breaks during the day, yard work, going for a walk over lunch, playing outside with the kids or grandkids, working out at a fitness club, or maybe using a personal coach. The key for a lifetime of mind and body health is a lifetime of daily movement. Daily movement can be fun and enjoyable, and there are endless ways to move the human body. Here are just a few to choose from. Baseball or softball, basketball, biking, dancing, football, golf, gymnastics, hiking or climbing, ice skating, jump rope, lacrosse, mini trampoline, which is one of my favorites, paddle or racket sports, rollerblading or roller skating, skateboarding, snow, cross-country or water skiing, soccer, strength training, surfing, swimming, volleyball, walking, jogging, or running, yoga, Pilates, or Tai Chi. These are just a handful of different movements to choose from. Here's a question for you. What new activity or activities would you like to try? Fun, the great motivator. Years ago, I began training Joan and Robert. They had been married for over 40 years and were so cute together. Joan loved coming to the club. She enjoyed lifting weights, Pilates, swimming, and took a few stretch classes. As for Robert, he was not a physical guy and did not enjoy working out. Slowly, this became a rub between the two of them. One day, I asked to meet with Robert privately. I began our conversation asking Robert about his thoughts and feelings about working out at the club. Robert said he did not enjoy coming to the club to exercise. I told Robert not everyone enjoys lifting weights, swimming, or many other forms of exercise. The key was finding movements and activities he enjoyed. Now was the time to find something for him. I asked Robert if there was any activity or sport that he would like to try. Out of the blue, he said he would like to learn how to play basketball. Robert was 73 years old and said he had never learned how to play basketball before, but it looked fun. The next day, we were in the gym learning how to dribble, pass, do layups, free throws, and even a few three-pointers. Robert was smiling from ear to ear and was hooked. We even put together a few specific exercises and drills to help him with his new love for basketball. Joan wondered what I had done with her husband. Now all he wanted to do is come to the club to play basketball. Motion creates positive emotion. As most people are aware, movement has many wonderful benefits, including improved bone health, mobility, flexibility, balance, strength, heart health, blood pressure, brain function, digestion and elimination, hormonal balance, increased energy, and better sleep, as well as decreased risk of cancer and type 2 diabetes. But the greatest benefit of moving the body is what it can do for the mind. Daily movement washes the mind. How many times have you moved your body and suddenly felt a sense of rejuvenation? Your mind becomes clearer and your body feels loose and relaxed. You feel energized and alive. Have you ever had a challenging day with too many things on your mind? Then you move your body and the stress magically begins to disappear. No longer do some of the little things bother you as much. Your energy is up and you feel great. Do not get me wrong. I like the look of a fit, trim physique, but it is the experience and feeling I get when moving keeps me coming back. I cannot say this enough. To improve mental health, begin with moving the body. You cannot out-exercise a poor diet. Before I jump into specific exercise or movement portion of the upcoming chapters, I must discuss weight loss and the mindset associated with successful weight loss. Many people have a specific goal of losing weight, and they believe that they will lose weight if they exercise more. The truth is, it is just not that simple. We will burn more calories and maybe lose a few pounds by exercising more, but many people who exercise regularly are still overweight due to their poor nutritional patterns. Many folks also believe that long duration, low intensity, steady state cardiovascular exercise is the best method to lose weight. Cardiovascular exercise is an important component of a balanced exercise plan, but long duration, low intensity cardio is not the most efficient method for losing weight. A more successful approach to exercise takes into account the hormonal effects that occur with daily movement. Exercise paired with nutrition gets the job done. I've competed in natural physique competitions for many years. My daily movement routine does not change a great deal prior to the contest. It just becomes more focused. Nutritionally, however, everything tightens up. I eat more frequently, have smaller portion sizes, fast every night for 12 to 14 hours, take no liberties, and eat foods only in the green center of the food target for 12 to 14 weeks. I moved from the 80-20 rule to the 99-1 rule. This 99-1 eating regimen is very strict and difficult to sustain long term, but I can do it for 12 to 14 weeks. I am very focused and love the challenge. Proper nutrition accounts for 80 to 85% of successful weight loss. To get our desired weight, we must begin with nutritional changes. While 80 to 85% of initial weight loss begins with nutrition, research shows that maintaining weight loss has a lot to do with a combination of lifestyle factors, namely the big three: restful sleeping, proper nutrition, and most importantly, daily movement. Rest, eat, and move. Posture, posture, posture. When I was young, my grandmother always told me to stand up straight and tall. She was so right to stress the benefits of good posture. As we age, we are in constant battle with gravity, which is trying to pull us out of ideal posture alignment. The daily stresses of life, sitting, texting, standing, bending, walking, playing, and exercise challenge our posture and body alignment. We all make some type of compromises when it comes to our posture. The challenge is to be aware of the times our posture becomes compromised so that we can make adjustments to reinforce our posture over time. What is ideal posture alignment and why is it so important? Ideal posture alignment happens when the body is perfectly aligned in a neutral position, starting with the feet and ankles, moving up through the knees, hips, pelvis, arms, shoulders, neck, and head. The 5 key checkpoints for posture alignment are ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. We all get into repetitive movement patterns, which over time results in certain muscles becoming shorter and stronger, while opposing muscles becoming longer and weaker. This creates muscle imbalances that can lead to poor posture, injuries, pain, and decreased mobility. Proper movements can improve posture imbalances and lead to better posture and body alignment. Having good posture is key to feeling and being our best. Posture and body alignment is the foundation to any exercise plan. I will stress this more in the next few chapters. We must pay attention to our form and technique before trying to make a movement more difficult. Starting with the foundation of posture and body alignment will prevent bad habits that will make it harder to fix later. Don't worry, poor posture can be improved with some simple posture exercises. Here are some simple posture assessment exercises to help you recognize how your posture stacks up. Practicing these simple exercises will create greater awareness and improve your posture. Your movement plan begins with good posture. Here's your first posture assessment. Standing posture against the wall. Stand against the wall, facing away from the wall. Put your hands and feet together, touching your heels to the wall. Touch your rear end and shoulders to the wall. Next, try to touch the back of your head against the wall without tilting your head back. And lastly, raise both arms overhead without bending your elbows and keeping your head against the wall. This is a standing wall posture. Now try the same posture facing the wall. So again, toes are against the wall. Your chest should be against the wall. Your nose is touching the wall, and then you raise both arms overhead. So these are two simple posture exercises that are standing and are incredible ways to assess where you're currently at and improve your posture. The second posture assessment is an overhead squat. Again, start slowly with this one, take your time, but it begins with this. So again, get your feet about hip width apart, get a broomstick or a really light bar, and stand straight up with your arms apart and your arms straight. Face the wall, standing 2 to 5 inches away from the wall. Stand again with your feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out. Keep your body weight in the center of your feet, and then squat as low as you can while maintaining straight arms overhead. Now this won't allow you to go farther forward because if you're facing the wall. This movement will not allow you to go too deep if you can't stay straight up. This is a great assessment not only for your upper body, but also for your lower body. And again, start slowly. And finally, the last two posture assessments are very simple to execute. The first one's called prone posture. So you lay face down on the floor, extending your arms and legs right out in front of you. So again, your legs are straight out behind you, your arms are straight out in front of you, and then you clasp your hands together and reach out as far as you can. Now again, this is a simple thing to do, but you're going to notice right away if you have some compromises in the shoulder or maybe in your back. And the last one is a supine posture. Now you lay flat on your back with your arms and feet together. And all you do is reach out as far as you can with your feet and your hands. So again, one's going to be face down and the other one's going to be face up. These are two simple posture exercises to create a little awareness of where you currently stand from a posture standpoint. Mr. Posture. Many years ago, a client walked in my office complaining of back and neck pain. For years, he'd been working in a hunched over position. Over time, gravity has taken its toll. As part of my evaluation, I had him stand against the wall with his heels, his rear end, and his shoulders touching the wall. When I asked him to put his head against the wall, we were both surprised when he couldn't get closer than 12 inches away from the wall. No wonder he was having major shoulder and back discomfort. His posture alignment needed help, so we began working on it, starting on his back, laying down, and progressing to sitting and standing postures. We also worked on his nutritional plan and incorporated the use of a foam roller and getting a massage 2 to 3 times per month. Over the course of 4 months, his posture drastically improved. He lost 25 pounds, and he started playing tennis again for the first time in 20 years. How much movement is enough? How much movement is necessary to move the needle for any given person at any given point in time? It is a lot less than most people think. When people find their sweet spot between what is too easy and what is too hard, movement becomes enjoyable. Here's a few questions for you. On a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being the highest, how important is exercise or movement in your life? Are you currently moving your body on a daily basis? If you're not moving your body on a daily basis, what may be holding you back? Is there enough space in your life to move your body on a daily basis? What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals? How would you rate your current fitness level on a 1 to 10 scale? What would you like your current fitness level to be? What type of investment is it going to take to achieve your health and fitness goals? And lastly, how can you incorporate more movement into your life? I do not want to suggest that there's only one specific way to move the body and that the movements I will explain are the only means of achieving results. My recommendations are meant to be a starting point for someone new to exercise or movement, or a way to get back to some of the basics for the lapsed or experienced exerciser. With increased knowledge comes a better ability to change your movement routine. The goal is to find movement activities that are enjoyable. As was mentioned earlier, this is critical for success both emotionally and physically. Develop a routine and daily movement rituals. Then over time, experiment with new forms of movement. My daily rituals include a series of dynamic warm-up and foundational movements every day. They help improve my strength, balance, mobility, and posture, and they only take 5 to 8 minutes to complete. I also try to walk daily. On top of these rituals, I like to do 15 to 20 minutes of cardiovascular exercise and a split strength training routine that takes me about 30 to 40 minutes, followed by 3 to 5 minutes of stretching. And I also love to play ping pong, paddleball, pickleball, tennis, golf, swim, hike, bike, and snow ski. Some days I need to get away from my daily routine and just play. Mixing it up keeps my daily habits fresh. Start slowly. Choose ways to move your body daily in ways that are smart, fun, and most importantly, enjoyable. Movement mindset essentials. Big picture. Movement is the fountain of youth. If movement came in a pill, it would be the most prescribed medication in the world. Developing a movement mindset is critical to achieving daily movement. In the United States, 82% of the population does not move their bodies on a daily basis. Motion creates positive emotion. You cannot out-exercise a poor diet. Ask yourself, how important is your health to you? Are you satisfied with your current fitness level? How much time do you spend moving your body each week? Do you enjoy exercising? If not, what can you do to improve the exercise experience? How much exercise or movement is enough for you? Small steps. Move your body daily. Make a list of activities you enjoy and make them part of your daily movement. Improve your posture. Move more, and most importantly, play more.